iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Royal Andile 1, Orlando Pirates 2 in the MTN 8 quarterfinals on a Saturday evening. Very enjoyable game. It was frantic though. It was too fast paced in the first half, but you could say that fairly Orlando Pirates could have scored 3 and they could have wrapped up the game. I was checking on social media now. People are saying Jose is building something special in that team. What did you make of the game, sir?
Mr. Tso. Yeah, I wouldn't say well a bit. Wouldn't say Judah, wouldn't say Justice, wouldn't say Trek. You wouldn't say Nanda Makala. But it's up on iDiskiTV. So be a job in Jalang Chigi food. In la pilda because he really came lang bonanga next pilda la pa. Ngizibonele nje khahlele ibhola ka kitchenwa. Le duzu ibhola babuye ba marke, balikhahlele phambili ku kitchenwe. Royal means mistake, punish goal. That's it. Agna ukuthi ngishilo nkule ngathi mina.
Yeah, just remind us of your prediction. What did you say?
Ngithe mina iPirates izoyibukela ibhola. Sobukela ibhola, sobukela iRoyal playing football. iPirates yona ekugcineni izowina yona. Kodwa lento abayidlalayo icon. Mr. Geo, I just want us to be honest. Pirates is a big team. Sometimes you because of the football that they're playing, and it's not nice, But you need Pirates. But in reality, my figure like this win. Let's not play in Zabantu, man.
Yeah, but remember, Inhliziyo Zabantu they are feeling joy because they have won. And this is what I'm noticing with people, that it seems they couldn't care less how the team played for as long as they won. So Inhliziyo Zabantu zijabulile ngokuthi bawinile.
Yeah, everyone is happy because of a team winning. Yeah. But Gulego, if you're gonna play with a team that plays, the way finish up a game, if they started like this, Pirates will lose. Take my word. Because one thing the problem here is they will play and play, but they don't get behind the defense. But look at Tikazi. He took a shot at goal. Yeah. What happened? Then there was a goal. So now if you don't do that, if you don't get behind the defense of the opponents, you're not going to get any chance, any goal. So that was the problem, because first half, they were playing in front of Pirates. And another advantage, I think, is a Pirates was good. They feel small. Yeah. They feel small. And when you look at them in terms of recovery, they could recover quick because of the field it's small. So I just imagine, trust me, Pirates was easily, because there was no way they would cover at distance. Especially number one, the 3 defenders at the back, the midfielders, the team, the Musele, up front, that Pisaga, Evanga, Pule, now Lipas. If first half, it was going to be too much for them.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry to cut you. I saw in the second half the boys started walking. You could see Lipasa walking. They're no longer pressing up front. You could see Vincent Pule walking and Evanga walking as well. And I was telling you guys, look, you can already see from my body language that these guys are gassed up. They're very tired now.
Mr. Geo, that's where I've got a problem. Sometimes I point a finger to the coaches. Manage the game. Talk to your players. Tell them, now, second half, for the first 10 minutes, let's just hold on. So that we can breathe and try and recover, open those lungs to get that oxygen again. Then after 10 minutes, let's go for the next 10 minutes. We put pressure again to them. Then the next 10 minutes, we come back again and say, look, okay, now, instead of us putting pressure the way we did, now let's use the width. That's how you manage. The other thing is that let's keep the ball. Remember, for them to get a goal, they need to get the ball. But if we keep the ball, we're going to frustrate them. They will come to us, and then we're going to hit them. That's how you can manage. But with Pirates, the way they were playing, it's like, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Even though after making a mess up, they're still pumping the balls. And I'm like, but why can't we? But I remember, son, angeke nkuleko uthengisa It's why ngizothenga ushukela kuwe. It's impossible. You can't give me sugar. So that was into beyenzakala ku-Pirates. I can't expect them ama-midfielders uteam noNtuzana noMusele or noPen Mutshware to go and collect the ball up and move and then play, keep the ball, movement of the ball, force them to come. I can't do that because uyabona lapho ukuthi mawuthela ukuthi taste itswayi yabo mina I expect ukuthi mabathela lama ngithi ngizokuthi ayushukela la kusho ukuthi kuyayiwa. So mina my worry kakhulu to iPirates is that lento ledlalwayo ngi-understand and I don't think I will understand it, but when you play sometimes ama-cup game they always say ukuthi you don't need to be smart, you just need to get results. Well, it worked for them in terms of getting the goals. 2 goals like our leader, a mistake at goalkeeper, a mistake here, this boy right back. You know, it's interesting when players are doing them, you ask yourself, when you're standing right on the width, you want to play the ball central here. So who's covering here if there's anything happens? So that's what happened. Thank you very much, God bless you. And then the mistake keeper, well, it happens. It's just one of those nights where you because if you can watch the boy, he's been doing well. He's been doing well. You can see from the back, organizing the defense, distribution. You know, he's a good keeper, but you know, best keepers in the world, it also happens to them. But Kulego, in bottom nje kuyo yonke into, when you lead, knowing the kind of players on now, I can't falter him in those players because ubathole laphaya, so you just have to deal with that. But now the thing is to manage them in the game. It doesn't need uthole mhlambe abo Mango or abo Mushishi or abo Charlie just to manage. Managing, you can coach them lapayana, give them instructions. Now in 5 minutes this is what I want you guys to do. In 10 minutes this is what I want to do. In 15 minutes go all out. Those things you coach them to do that. But if Pirates the coach can't do that in this game, because in this game they were unlucky. The last 5 minutes, they were unlucky with Roller M didn't get a goal. Yeah,
a lot of discipline problems towards the end of the game. There were 2 red cards. There should have been a red card to Ricardo Nascimento, in fact, early on in the game as well. We hope you watched the game and enjoyed it. It was very frantic. It was like someone said at the mall, ladies and gentlemen, in 5 minutes we'll close the mall. And people were just running, get everything and go to the till so that we can get out of the mall. It was that frantic. You know, and that's not what you want really in football. You have to manage the pace. And that's what Junior Kanye and Tso Vilakazi is saying. Manage the game. Know in which minute interval you are on now. Like it's 60 to 70 minutes, try and play it differently. But Orlando Pirates played in the same way. Looking forward to a potential Sundowns versus Pirates or Chiefs versus Pirates in the semi-final. Hopefully tomorrow it's Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns also playing. We're looking forward to seeing who will join Amazulu and Orlando Pirates in the semi-finals. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you very much.